Mamma mia!
All right, we're up and running. Hello, Internet. Doing the Fortnife tonight before we talk. Next 4 episodes of Game. Didn't realize we actually end this week on Shin Zangetsu's episode. Or debut episode, really. Which... oh god, how many episodes are we out from? I think it's like halfway through next week's episodes is how they get like murked. Which means, is this by chance with Jimba? Honestly, don't know. Kind of curious on that now, whether next week's batch of Gaim ends on Jimba debut or if it ends elsewhere. Don't mind me as I check. Well, yes, it does. Bam. Someone pointing out the exact same thing I already pointed out, that So Loud might have been you. Okay. Ranked ballistic full? Excuse me? That should not be a thing. Hey, Double Spidey. How's it going? We're in queue because a bunch of people are playing ballistic ranked, I guess. There's a first time for everything, I guess. Maybe it was just matchmaking error. That depends on the show, but yes. There's a couple of shows where I think I can think of that are like, oh, they ended like twice, 3 times. We covered one of those shows on a podcast of ours. Go Busters ends like at least twice. Ends halfway through and they're like, we still have more episodes. Did it end and decided to keep going? Well, Pre-game. Because we still have an episode count to fill, because shows are ordered in episode batches, and sometimes the writers run out of ideas halfway through the batch and go, oh fuck. What do we do? Stall forever. Stall until we fill our episode count, and then we can just, like, be done. Hooray! I feel like I have more success with the SMG than anything. Ah, interesting. Or fire. And I'm dead. Well. Shit. Oh. Sounds like me trying to get through Kiva and Fies. It's like, oh, I've heard so much about these shows. I would like to. Oh my god. It's like, I just gotta push through them at some point. I just don't feel like it. Oh, there is no I want to like you. There is I know what the what this writer's habits are, and I despise them. And these are two shows that I would like to have watched enough of to have an opinion on, so I could put it on the tier list for the rest of the writer stuff I've watched. But boy, do I not want to do that. Stuck. Oh, somebody's behind us. Did not know the button to deploy, because I so rarely have to deploy it. Well, at least I stalled the last person for a little bit. But I do not like Shiking Away as a writer. I just absolutely despise him as a writer. Everything I've watched from him has been like some of the worst stuff I have ever had to watch. And it's like, well, these are the last two Heisei Rider shows you haven't, like, put anywhere. Like, are you gonna watch them to put them somewhere? And I'm like, eventually. Probably when I have no other options. I will push myself through the entirety of the show era before I probably give either of those shows a chance. We're gonna move up the plant. Yeah, bomb. Missed, of course. I'm gonna go B. At least my death will alert them to them being at B. Well, piss. Son of a fuck. Did I hit the two different people? Yeah, I hit two different people. Of course. Son of a bitch. I've just crapped out the entire game. see someone in Discord is like, I'm the only one that cares about Tokon. Marvel Tokon. It's like, well, it's over a year out, so I'll be honest. Yes, anybody who follows games a lot, it is hard for anyone to be really excited for anything if it is not within like 6 months. Unless a game is within like 6 months of its release, it is basically off anybody's radar. Unless it is like basically GTA 6. But that's only because of the unique situation of GTA 6. They're at the other one, aren't they? They planted the device. You don't pay extras for demos these days. You pay extra for early access. That is the difference. Oh my god, I missed every shot on them. You pre-order to play the game like 3 days early than everyone else who did not pre-order the game. Basically. Which is like the most like, we want those early numbers, damn it. We will give you whatever it takes to get them early sales numbers. Sorry, I have to look at this person's like garage sales pickup. What is that? Did they put vanilla ass original Donkey Kong in the Game Boy? I shouldn't be surprised, but what Jeff Gordon fucking racing game is this Game Boy game? I'm scared to know. I will show this for context real quick. One of the folks that sent him a Discord in posted their garage sale pickup. What I was like, did they? Is like this right here. That is vanilla Donkey Kong on the Game Boy, which I didn't know they ever did. It's one of those like, I'm not surprised. But also, really? And then this Jeff Gordon racing game that I probably never heard of and probably is ass because it's on the Game Boy. Also, boxes for Mario 2 and 3. Those are probably pretty nice to pick up. Especially in that good of a condition, it looks like. Yeah, that's original Game Boy. Because that is original ass Game Boy cartridges. Because those are the original red and blue cartridges. That's original ass Pokemon Pinball with oh, what is it? Rumble? Is that Rumble? Oh, I think is that Rumble? I don't remember what that's for, but I think that's Rumble. What, Wario Land? Oh yeah, Wario. Wario Land games are diff. Or did they start doing that with that one, or was it a later Wario? Because the Wario games did become different than Mario games after a certain point. They became like a lot more momentum based. Oop. Okay, it was weird because it wasn't lighting up on Discord. Okay. Fair. I thought you meant gameplay wise.
Mamma mia!
Yes. If you're talking about original Donkey Kong going up the girders, rescuing Pauline, yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying it was. Original Donkey Kong, which is that Donkey Kong on Game Boy. I didn't know that they released it on Game Boy. Like, that is elsewhere. Like, hell, it's in full in Donkey Kong 64, basically. Like the Pauline sprite has been replaced with like some collectible in that game. I forget what it was, but it was replaced with some collectible in that game. But the full game is in DK64 as a mini game that you're required to do. Because fuck you, that's why. Which is probably the best way to describe DK64 in general. Or not DKC. DK64 in general is fuck you, that's why, for a lot of choices in that game. Most of them not particularly good, if I'm being honest. I'll be honest. You're not missing out on much. Like, if you have played any rare collectathons, DK64 is the most collectathon of collectathons in terms of rare games. You do not get more like, here is everything that you can collect in Donkey Kong 64, because you have, what is it, 5 playable characters. Because you have Diddy, or Donkey Diddy, Candy, Lanky, Chunky. All 5 of them have a number of bananas that they can... Oh, where did that person go? I lost track of them. There they are. Oh. They all have, I think it's like 100 bananas per level that they have to collect. That only they can collect, mind you, because they're all color-coded. All 5 of them have specific blueprints off an enemy that only they can kill. They all 5 have individual guns that are required to unlock bananas that all take their own ammo or no, they all take the same ammo really, but they are all different. They all have instruments with their own unique pads that you have to play on to unlock bananas. They all have their own upgrades. They all have their own bananas. And you have to go back, if you're playing vanilla, you have to go back to a barrel to change characters. You cannot change characters on the fly. Which is why people have modded the game at this point, to basically let you change characters on the fly, because it is a nightmare to be like, well, I've done the entire level as Donkey Kong. Now to do the entire level as Diddy Kong. And etc., etc., etc. You get the idea. It's insanity. It is. If you play Donkey Kong 64 these days, you do not play vanilla. You will hate yourself by the time you're done. You do not play that game vanilla these days. You play some version of the game with barrel swap. Anything else and you will hate the game before you're even done with like a full world. I got some distance cover as someone shooting at me. Oh, that works too. Ooh, banana of the gods. Oh. Check. Man was using all movement tech available to him to just make him squirrely as hell. You mean besides the two that they've already put out that are PlayStation portables? Because we have a PSP already. Yeah, we've had a PSP for this was like years ago. Yeah. Oh, okay. I was being facetious. Honestly, probably not far because I think they've already said that they're working on one. I don't know, probably not too far. Granted, the Xbox One is coming out this year, but it's a it is basically a Republic of Gamers ally that is Xbox branded. Like Xbox themselves, they said they're making their own portable, but I doubt that. Yeah, it is a Republic Allies ally with an Xbox sticker on it that they say performs better than the regular ally because they have optimized the Windows 11 that is on it to work better on the ally. And I go, prove it. I demand receipts on that one. As far as I understand it, the ally, while in theory, has the better, like, stat spread. It performs worse than a Steam Deck due to Windows 11 being poorly optimized for the system. Whereas the Steam Deck runs off Steam OS, which is Linux-based? Yes, it's Linux-based. And that's what helps the Steam Deck get its power. Or makes up the difference for, like, not being as powerful, like, component-wise, as, like, a Republic of Gamers ally. Yeah, because the ally is made by Asus, which, you know, depending on how you feel about Asus at the moment, is how you'll feel about that ally, probably. So this is made by them. But again, they say it performs better because they've optimized Windows 11. We'll see. I will also point out that I think the prices got leaked out by Asus accidentally. This was like a couple weeks ago. I heard it on like Giant Bomb's show. It is significantly more than a Steam Deck. Like absurdly more than a Steam Deck. Oh, they gave me the Zeus. Like, oh boy. gonna try to bonk me. Yep. Damn it. I tried to get fancy and I failed. But yeah, I think it was the like higher end version of it. I think was pushing $1,000, which the Steam Deck, even on its highest end, is nowhere close to that price. I think it's like 600. I believe is what they said. I'd have to go look it back up. Yeah. Yeah, that was the higher of the two models. The lower one was like, it might have been 800. It was like both of them, I remembered both of them were more expensive than the highest end Steam Deck, and the highest end Steam Deck is 6 something. Which, again, the only advantage besides the power of getting a like ally over a Steam Deck is that you are not locked to just what's on Steam, basically. Oh my god, they had lightning. I thought they had hammer. No, they had lightning. They were hitting me with lightning. I'll also remind folks, the Steam Deck has only sold 2 million units in its lifetime, in the several years it's been out. I think so. But have they done something dumb with it? Probably because only the people who probably wanted one to start with picked it up and they were happy about it, and then no one else did, because to be honest, how many people would want a Steam controller? It's the same thing as a Steam Deck. Like, how many people want a Steam Deck? Less than you think. Oh, hi. Like, the Steam Deck is for the person who wants to play their Steam games on the go. Who wants that, basically, that Switch experience, but for their Steam library. Which is only going to be so many people. And for Steam, that's probably fine, because that's not their main business. Because the Steam Deck is just, you know, a side thing for them. At the end of the day, they are still a storefront that sells video games. You're not playing it while driving. This is... You're not... The folks picking this up are in more, like, larger metropolitan areas that have public transit. Like, good public transit, like trains and buses. They also could be playing it, like, on airplanes and stuff. At least for not online stuff. Or they're playing on, like, vacation. Like, they went on a trip somewhere and they've just taken their Steam Deck to play in their downtime. Like I said, there's a certain kind of person who would want a Steam Deck. Like, that is the key thing here, is like... Yeah, there's a reason why it's only sold 2 million units. Is because, like, only certain kinds of people are probably going to want to be able to play games on the go instead of, I don't know, look at the phone, read nothing because they're just trying to get somewhere. Listen to music, like... Like, someone can, like, point to the Switch and be like, well, the Switch captured that audience. And I'm like, yes, it's because it's Nintendo. And they have a very strong set of IPs that people want and are willing to pay for a console to play those on. It is also incredibly recognizable by, like, more people than you think. People know Mario. People will pay to play Mario. Just because it's Mario. Yeah, the reason I brought all that with Steam was for Microsoft, like, their main business at the moment is Game Pass because everything is in service of Game Pass at this point. So even if their portable doesn't do super well, as long as it, like, boosts Game Pass numbers and maybe gets them to, like, a better subscriber number, that is all that portable needs to do. Shit. Now, whether or not they can survive by just, you know, focusing on Game Pass, that's a whole nother conversation in itself, because all I'll say is, you know, you don't lay off 5 digits, or no, 5 digits worth of people, I believe, at this point. 4 to 5 digits worth of people at this point, and be okay. Be like, there is no fire. There is no fire at Xbox. There is nothing on fire at Microsoft at all whatsoever. We haven't just laid off 4,000 or like 4 digits worth of people in 16 months. No, we haven't shut down like 5 studios, all of which we purchased. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what happens when you do a big like merger buy that they did with Activision Blizzard. But that does not account for thousands. That does not account for thousands of people and several game studio closures. At a certain point, that is not up. You've got up. We had to like consolidate jobs and stuff. No, we're past that point by now. No, you are cutting people because you spent several $billion of daddy Microsoft's money, and Microsoft went, what's your books look like again? What's our books on Xbox? Oh, they're bad? They're not profitable? We need to fix that. Somebody go in there and fix that. Whatever it takes to get them back to being profitable. As if they were ever profitable to start with, apparently. Yeah, it's very clear what's happened to Xbox if you've looked at it for the last, like, year or so. Honestly, longer than that. It's very clear Xbox is on fire because they've made poor decision after poor decision after poor decision. They've flushed all of their tentpole IPs down the toilet with, like, bad to terrible releases. They've tried to compensate that by buying studios to make their games on their platforms. But how has it been over, like, I don't know, 2 years? Just fucking Cybertruck. But yeah, Microsoft is just like, has basically flushed themselves down the toilet. Or dug themselves a hole, really, is the better descriptor. And they've keep digging that hole, believing that they'll come out the other end eventually, right? There's another end at this hole. I'll be honest, there isn't. They either have to come out of the hole or they will be buried. That's just what happened with them. Sony is trying real hard to follow them, though, by trying to go in all hard on live service games because they're trying to find the one golden egg live service game that will make them infinite money and they were willing to sacrifice whatever studio and whatever money it takes to make that egg happen, and I'm like, that's not happening. Like you have long since missed the boat on that one. If there was even a boat for you to get on to start with. Nobody wants a live service Horizon game. Nobody really wants a live service Spider-Man game. You know what they want? They want another one of those God of Wars you made. They would like, I don't know, an Uncharted or something in the vein of Uncharted. They would like, oh, I don't know, maybe another one of those Astrobots. Or, you know, like a dozen or so of the franchises you've like not done anything with in decades, because like half of those studios involved with them don't exist anymore. Because I know someone put the tweet out there of just like, here's all these like major games that like Microsoft has done, or not Microsoft, Sony has not done with in like a decade plus. Basically like PS1, PS2 forward. And I went through and I'm like, well, half of them don't exist anymore because they got shut down. The other half have moved on to other stuff. Was it Fable? Was it a Fable? Was it some dumb thing? I don't know if I would call Scalebound Horizon plus Witcher 3, because that's not what the demo they showed off for it was. Also, that was Platinum. Not necessarily Microsoft. That was Microsoft published, but Platinum developed. And probably the marker for, like, the downfall of Platinum. Because when that belly up, I think everything kept going wrong for them. Yeah, people are like, oh, what about Resistance? And I'm like, Insomniac's busy making Marvel games for like the next decade because they signed a contract to do that. And Ratchet and the most recent Ratchet and Clank did not like make its money back. Like, it did not perform well. Which I think the numbers we have from the leak were from like pre-PC release, but still. That puts Ratchet and Clank out. And we know they've signed a contract to do X-Men games going forward. I think they're on the hook for like 3 to 4 of them. And I do mean they have signed a contract that says they have to make 3 to 4 X-Men games. Like, Insomniac's not making anything else but X-Men for a while. Naughty Dog is obsessed with doing The Last of Us, and now Interstellar, whatever the fuck the name of their sci-fi thing is that... Oh god, I bonked. And then I couldn't get back on anything. Now I could believe a Fable, they tried to turn Fable into some Horizon Witcher thing. I mean, there was that canceled, like, 4-player Fable. And then we have the current Fable they're trying to get out the door, maybe in the next decade. Oh god, I went over. Just see a thing that's like, oh, Evolve was, had concept art done for a sequel. And I'm like, bold of that studio to assume they were ever going to get a sequel to that game. That was a bold choice. I am sure most people would be like, what the fuck is Evolve? And I'm like, that's part of the reason why. I know what Evolve was. I was saying for anyone listening that just goes, wait, what the fuck was Evolve? And my response to that is exactly why Evolve doesn't. Why there's no Evolve sequel. Because God, people were all on for trying to do asymmetric multiplayer when that game came out. Because that was not the only game that was like asymmetric multiplayer, and I'm like, you're all trying to chase a trend, and none of you are working with this. This is not working for anyone involved. I mean, the problem is that trying to do async multiplayer or asymmetric, async multiplayer is balance. You have to find a good balance, and that's incredibly difficult to do because you have a team. You want both sides to have a good shot of winning. But the problem is that if you make the one too strong, then it feels terrible because the 4 can do nothing. But if you do the 4 too strong, then it feels terrible for the 1. And when it feels terrible to not play one side of the game over the other, then you have queuing issues. Then you have matchmaking issues because then no one wants to play the 1 or the 4 because they know they'll have a terrible time. When it's synchronous multiplayer, your balance is all within like the kits and stuff. And then that doesn't necessarily like dramatically affect your queuing because people will just pick another character, they'll pick another kit, they'll do whatever. Well, that was true for like, I think like all of them at the time. It's just like, well, your rollout of content was like atrocious. It took forever for anyone to do it, to get anything. Yeah, when you do a multiplayer only thing and you are charging a premium for it, and then you charge more for more content down the line, it starts to become a question of, well, where did my money go? Yeah, that's what I mean, like a premium multiplayer thing instead of a free multiplayer thing. When you do that, like you've got to give the player something. You cannot charge the player more for stuff. You have to draw the line somewhere. Granted, you've also got to fund the game somehow. So again, that is that balance of sorts of like, well, how do we get cash flow in to develop? How do we get money to make things? We can't make things without money. We have to charge for something, damn it. Well, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to get up, walk around. I might get me some water. I'll be back, folks. All right, I'm back. I'll show this real quick. There it goes. So I got the Discotheque spreadsheet of its releases updated. The version 0.5 is just because I'm not to like where I want it at the moment. But everything's split by year. The only thing is like from 2012 to 2017 is kind of grouped together because that's about 40 some odd releases, I believe. 44, which basically evens it out of in terms of like all the other releases they've had over singular years past that point. But it shows everything that's like in print, out of print. At least according to Amazon. I still have to go through like Crunchyroll. Excuse me. Discotheque's website. I don't know if I need to go to Media OCD because Media OCD I think only has like their most current releases, like everything basically from 2025, and everything from 2025 is still in print in general. So like, I'm not too worried about like cross-referencing those releases. It's more like the 2024 in back stuff. Awesome. It sounds like I'm tired. I am a bit on the tired side. I am a little bit. I had like a small nap today, but I'm mainly just like I don't think it's not that I slept well. It's just one of those just like, I'm just tired today. Just felt it like halfway through. It was like, I should go lay down. And I laid down for a couple hours and then I was fine. And now I'm like, well, I need to go back to sleep. Probably also doesn't help that I'm like, well, I've set my alarm for 4:30. Get up, make sure I am ready and good and out the door to be at work at like 5:45 because they want us to come in early this week for orientation, which is one of those, all right, sure. Maybe also my nerves are getting to me. It's one of those days. Oh, I guess for those tuning into the Pokemon Presents Tuesday, that I will have to catch the aftermath of because it will be airing while I work. I might be able to catch a recap of it on my lunch break. But it's apparently like 24 minutes long, which I'm like, all right. That doesn't sound like amazingly long. Granted, I wasn't exactly expecting anything really, but like fuck. Pokemon, is it Champions? Their mobile Switch, like, more competitive Pokemon focused game that they're putting out. Like, I expect like a big showcase of that. Because like ZA's almost here. There's not like anything spectacularly new they can really show with it. Unless it's like, here's new Mega Pokemon. Or like I don't know, a new gen teaser, which I don't know, they might end the show with that, but that feels like a next year kind of reveal. So outside of the usual mobile schlock, I don't know what they could really spend more than like 20 minutes telling us about. This Pokemon Presents feels mainly just as a means to be like a final push for ZA's release, and that's about it. Yeah. See somebody in Discord post a video about Ash versus, I think his name's Alan, like the final Pokemon League fight from XYZ, which is it feels like the choice to have Ash lose there is a mistake. Oh joy. Woo, that I remember seeing the first one of those and in theaters and coming out going, that was fine. And then going, oh, there's a second one out. I don't care. And now there's a third one coming, and I'm like, I don't care. But what, the direct to DVD one? Because like a lot of Disney movies back then had sequels that were direct to DVD that we don't talk about because they're bad. Well, direct to VHS, it would be bad. It would be enough to be direct to VHS instead of direct to home media. Would be the correct term. Hell, Beauty and the Beast has 2 sequels. I think it's like 2, maybe 3, like direct to home media sequels. Yes. It had 2 of them, and it had the TV show. Because you also have to consider that some of them got TV show follow-ups. Because Aladdin had a TV show. Timon and Pumbaa had their own show. I remembered liking that show as a kid. I have not seen anything since I was a kid, so... I remembered liking that show as a kid. Oh, no. I fell off. That sounds right. Hello. I can almost guarantee it cannot be the Star Wars Christmas special. Nothing can be that Star Wars Christmas special. That Star Wars Christmas special is basically an ad-lib. Oh god, that turned too much. But yeah, we're not looking at the screen. Back out to make sure I pick up Tommy. Because he's here. The Discord's being uncooperative? Question mark?
No,
Oh.
you just never said anything.
Oh, I thought I did. My bad. So how do you feel about hammers? Or hammer, I guess.
I mean, could be worse.
I feel like I know the answer to that question, but I honestly don't remember.
Also, I love the fact that we have finally hit the part where game starts getting good. And I forgot that it actually started getting real good with the Genesis driver debut.
It took until like the end of the... it took me a minute because I watched the preview for 11 and I'm like, oh yeah, this is where Shin Zangetsu debuts. And then I sit there the entirety of episode 12 going, wait, where's the Shin Zangetsu debut? Mm-hmm. Thinking that it was at the start of the episode, not the end of the episode.
Oh yeah, I do have to change the GIF.
Is it the Baron one? Or the Bravo one? My bad.
The Bravo one, yes. It is definitely 110% going to be the Bravo one.
I had to take a drink, so. By the time I stopped, I'm like, well, we're at the end, so I'm just going to let myself fall out.
Boosh.
Ow. Oh no, Beerus! Beerus got me. There's also a guy on top of the building.
Excuse me?
Oh, you got them both. I'm over here. Turn around.
Also, hammer time.
I tried to hit Beerus. He hit first. Yeah, I also...
it started us with a shotgun.
It starts us with a random weapon for this one. Plus hammer. We won't always have shotgun.
Footsteps on you.
Oh, right there. Ah, shit. They're gonna kill me.
Well, I got stuck in the tree.
I see this. Oh, behind you.
Yep.
Not the pickle man. I think.
Okay.
I think that's...
Oh!
Got you just before liftoff.
Yeah. Did dude shoot at his teammate? No, they weren't teammates either. Okay.
Somebody in John's Discord posted the video talking about the match or the final like Pokemon League match in Pokemon XYZ, and I'm like, I don't know if I would ever want to put a season of Pokemon on the list for TGSR, but I would really feel bad if I did put XYXYZ on the list. I also don't remember how many episodes that is.
You know, I still have no idea what I want to use the GL and GR buttons for.
Oh, the back buttons.
Yeah. Because, like, you can set them up for each game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. This is dangerous.
We have Lightning Bolt this time. Oh, joy.
Yep. And invincibility or invisibility when you run.
Yeah, that's the metal.
I'm gonna bring the house down.
I would help, but we need to move.
And there's two. We have gunshots like everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Boosh!
I caught him a little bit on the fly.
Skadoosh!
Somebody across the lake shooting at us. And somebody on our side shooting at us. At them.
Okay. Skadoosh! I'm running. Skadoosh. Overkill. Not gonna lie. There's 6 people left. We are 2 of them. Also, this is horrible combination. Unlimited sprint, cloaked while sprinting, hammer.
In front of us. Damn it, he dodged! Oh god! Oh god, they got me.
Skadoosh. Ah. Ah. I wanted to do hammer. Like 110%, that was my fault. Also, we saw the end of the match. So you know what just happened with that then? I killed the one that I hit. The other team, one of the other two teams killed you. And I got mopped up by the other. We walked into the middle of a battle again.
Oh god, that's 140 episodes. No, that's too much for TGSR. Chad, no.
No, it ain't.
Do you realize how long that would take us to get through?
Yeah. Forever.
That is... if with us doing it bi-weekly, that would be... Oh god, how much... hang on, where's my calculator?
I don't know where you are, but I'm kind of over here getting shot at.
I'm coming.
Horribly getting shot at because they're not doing good at this. Yep. And goodbye.
I got launched with them, so... Nope, on the right.
Yep.
They were very confused.
That was the goal. And I just kicked him to death. Parkour reloads your weapon, yep. That is fully fitting for how I am playing right now. Ooh, gunshots. Alley up. Well, that was wrong. Only redeeming thing was I confused him.
Oh, okay. So you can hang in midair with these pistols. Ow! They got me!
That didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work. That did not work.
Let's see, 140. That is 35 weeks.
It's only a little over a year of us doing the show.
Yeah. just Pokemon. Just a Pokemon show for a year and a half, basically. Because, like, we can't just start with the XYZ stuff because, surprising enough, XY has plot. Which, oh god, how long would it take for us to be driven away by, like, the filler episodes of a Pokemon show?
Probably not too long.
I feel like the only way I could justify us doing a Pokemon show is if I went like, okay, what is the mainline stuff, and just push us through that till the end.
Run faster and jump higher while sprinting. This won't end badly at all.
Mm.
I'm gonna land at that house on the hill behind it.
I'll be in the mall.
So there.
Or I can I get on the water tower? Hey, I got on the water tower.
Rifle?
Because, like, I've seen all of XYZ. Like, kind of. I think I watched it all when it was airing, kind of. I think I was, like, behind for a bit, and then I caught up. But I like it, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to subject anyone to this ride.
I almost killed myself. I almost jumped straight off of that.
One person
You
almost
someone
got me.
coming towards you.
I have like no.
Ooh, 2 people. Never mind. My bad.
I have like. Okay, no, I've got
Go
health.
to the storm with you. Go away from me. Away from me. Come here. Goodbye. Goodbye. That was
God.
you.
Yep, that was me.
I done pulled the trigger and then I'm like, wait.
That's fine. We need to go
That's
that
all
way
right.
anyway.
That's why I was like, that was you, my bad. Oh god, you can daisy chain them.
Yeah, just hold the trigger and you burn all your charges. It's not even timed. You just hold.
What's bad is I was timing it.
Hmm.
Oh, we got someone down here.
All right, Devs buddy, you have a good night.
Yeah, they gave me a green Spire rifle. I am totally picking you off at a distance, good sir.
Oh, someone's taking pot shots at me,
Upper
being
bush
bad
stuff.
at it.
Coming back.
Oh, they're there. Oh, that's their teammate.
I'll knock their teammate out of the way. Hello. Their teammate's still around there and is pissed at me. Just saying.
Up in front of us?
Stop that.
Ow. Okay, God.
I was gonna say I'm not up there with you.
The teammate got me. Oh, damn. They were the only ones left.
That was a good shot on them. Oh wow. The cropping and everything actually cooperated. Usually I've got to fix it.
Hooray.
We have landed right near everyone.
I'm aware. I am fighting one of them.
Okay, that was a pretty epic moment that I just did there. Okay.
I would like to not have the flapjack gun game.
need
Thank
help.
you.
Get away from me.
Got
There's
him.
another one on the other side. Two in the river. Nice. Holy crap. Another one at the tree.
Oh my god. Oh, damn it. They were better shots at me than I was at them.
Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
staying in the shack.
Oh, they did not fall for that. I was like, I'm going to pop a bubble shield. They'll see that and they'll come running towards me. Ranged weapons increase damage.
Well, I knocked that person.
You can go with them.
And knocked that person.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Oh.
Oh, hi. Minigun.
One in the water. Going up. Glider behind us. Nope.
Oh my god.
Nope. Love that I smacked one away to save dude, and then I ended up killing the one that I saved. And down. It's a burst pistol.
Yes.
Oh, that is busted.
Mm-hmm.
You know I'm going towards the gunshots, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh god. From behind.
Get out of here. I'm down.
Ah! Guy in the house got me.
Yeah, that was my fault that he was on the house. Also, there was a quest for hitting players with pistols, and I immediately got it, even though that was the only time all night I've used pistols. I love that I keep clicking back to the window for my capture card, even though I don't have to.
Hmm.
I keep clicking back to it as if it was actually me playing the game. Kind of deal. That is not the button I was trying to do. That was the button I was trying to do. And I missed.
Oh, I missed the hammer.
Yep, I missed the first hammer.
Yeah, I missed my second one too.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
How did they? That guy.
How
That
did
guy.
he do this? Goodbye. Goodbye. I said goodbye.
Oh, that guy should have got me, but he didn't. I got lucky.
A little bit because I am not over there with you. Oh god, you can hold multiple hammers.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh god. I was gonna pick up one of their hammers just to quick reload it.
Wait,
I still had an empty slot. That's why I was like, oh, hello.
the double pistols have an air dash. It's not like a large one, but it's an air dash nonetheless.
Oh god. That's not good. I think my capture card just stopped for a second.
Oh no. I just went in.
No, Fortnite crashed.
Oh no. Oh, I had to reload. Oh no. The reload right in front of two people. Uh-oh, I'm out of ammo on that one. Oh no. Okay.
Huh. Well, that was weird.
Oh, hi. Hi.
Oh,
Hi. How am I not dead? Where have you not killed me?
so my Switch did not overheat at all, but the fans went wide open and then it decided to crash.
Oh, it's probably an issue with Fortnite.
So, yeah. There's something up with its update, apparently.
That would not surprise me. Well, you want to swap over then? I know I have to get up early tomorrow. Because they want us in early all week for orientation.
Then I guess.
Alright. And I do mean early, like the 5:45 is when they want us.
I mean, most mornings I've got to be at work at 6, so.
Well, that's what I'm supposed to be. Granted, I'm also working like 10-hour shifts, so I don't get done until like 4:30 for 4 days a week. I'm also 10 hours like this week as well. I also don't know exactly what I'm doing. Because they haven't told us.
You're doing thing at job.
Basically. I'm also pretty sure that in the stuff I signed, I technically signed an NDA that I'm not allowed to talk about specifics that I see at work. At least publicly.
I don't have titles, so. I usually wait till you update dashboard.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Not gonna lie, this did not sound like a Delta Rune song.
Oh, is that in the Spotify list now?
No, I'm back to using OC Remix.
Oh, okay.
since it now can actually cooperate. Also, you are not on intermission, by the way.
Oh, oops.
And I am good to go.
All right, I'll take the stream down. We'll be right back with TGSR for the week, folks. Stay tuned.